Yo, what up? This is Frosty, and you're listening to The Rodriguez Show.
And we back on The Rodriguez Show here on Hits 101 Radio. Mondo killing it with the music. As usual, man. What can we expect from Mondo but the best, man? Yeah, of course, man. Love you, bro. And we got our special guest returning. We haven't seen Rane Raps in a while on the show. It was like a year ago, right? Almost a year ago.
Definitely.
At Rane Raps. How you doing, man?
I'm great, man. Couldn't be better. I'm back. I'm better. It's a new year. I'm feeling amazing. You feel me?
Yeah.
We out here, man.
Still the best dressed rapper I know.
I'm trying. I'm glad it's working. Thank you.
So what have you been up to since the last time you were here? What have you, it was almost a year because we had you on for our 3-year anniversary episode, which is in April. And this year now it's a year ago. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. A lot has gone by. Let's see. So just getting an actual full-length project together.
Yeah.
So that's something like I've never really done before, where it's just really me and like, you know, who I am as an artist. So that definitely just more visuals in between. And also, like you say, the wardrobe, definitely like putting it together, you know. I felt like even then, you know, going back a year ago, I've evolved like personally. And so just really accentuating who I am and really like explicit, you know, like this is me.
Do you have like a fashion planned with every project? Like, let's say like for one project, you're going to definitely wear some kind of like this kind of jacket. The next project, you wear something different?
I'm getting there, definitely. Yeah, because it helps too, just like, you know, I guess I used to be really big on Tumblr. And so kind of seeing like how other people's just general artwork and like they put together lookbooks or like you look up a certain hashtag and then you might get an aesthetic. And so that's helped me kind of like picture it for my rollouts.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So kind of just, you know, getting inspired by other people doing it. And then, just like taking the name and really thinking about, all right, aesthetically, how can I present myself with this?
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's exciting, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you just got back from South by Southwest. How was that?
That is correct. I rated a 20 out of 10.
Really?
Hell yeah, bro. It felt like, honestly, maybe spring fling or whatever, like homecoming if you were in college, you know, and just a big weekend. Everyone's there just partying and like it's just great energy. So it's cool. I mean, especially for me, like a lot of firsts. One just being second time in Texas, but first in Austin. So just that alone, I was like, oh my God, I'm getting out of LA. And I met the guy. Like I have a song, Sinner. It broke 1 million plays on Spotify last week. And so I met the guy that actually I did the song with. And so it was incredible because it's like, holy hell, we known each other through SoundCloud, Instagram, the internet for at least a year. And now you're live in the flesh. Like we performed together 2 nights in a row. And so it's sick because it's like, crazy. Well, I'm walking in there. I'm just trying to see him rock. And then he's like, bro, like you're here. Let's do this thing, you know? Wow. And so I was able to make not South by just like, all right, I'm going and like I'm networking. I'm really doing my thing. But also people were showing love and being familial. So it was great. And then like no complaints whatsoever.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. And that's kind of the place to do it. South by Southwest is where you network with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys worked on this song. Tell me more about the song you made with him. How did it come about?
Okay, so it's this guy, Nick Cosma. He's I think he's from Carolina. But anyway, him and my producer, Hirsch, he laid down this song and he was like, yo, I got something that sounds like D'Angelo. So I'm like, all right, bro, send it. You know, I got that text. I'm happy as hell because I'm like, all right, I'm at work and I'm just racing home to like hear it. Fire. I hear that hook and it's like, all right, it's a gospel song. You know, it's talking about being imperfect. Again, going back to Sinner. And I'm like, all right, well, you know, I'm human. Like I'm always self-reflecting. So I got a 16 for this. So, you know, just recording it and then doing the outro and then my producer was like, yo, let's get our Chicago connect. I know this guy, Rick Wilson, blah, blah, blah. So just long story short, we end up making the record. He signed to the first label that Imagine Dragons was on, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yeah, so it's a lot of like just crazy industry stuff behind it. It ends up getting cut on his project, Black Art Not Bad Art. And then, from there, just took off, man. It's still... getting hella plays, you know. Well, of course, it just broke a mill, but it's just taking off, and so
that's
it's
good,
been dope.
When did you release that?
Oh, damn it! I'd probably say within the last 5 or 6 months.
Oh, okay. So it's a newer song than the last time you were here?
Oh yeah, certainly.
Wow,
certainly. Yeah,
that's cool, man. It's crazy how stuff just blows up, like,
bro. Totally unexpected, and you know, it's just like. One of those things, just like you say, you know, you wake up and you're like, what playlist? All right, I guess so, you know, and it just feels weird because it's still like, you know, I'm just a local rapper and like, what? You know, like,
it's like
this
such a big thing.
So I'm just trying to adjust to like accolades and stuff like that. But yeah, my first million play song. So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, that's tight, man.
Yeah.
I got notes about Pony Farm LA. What is it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Quite literally what it sounds like. So, Tahunga, California, my first time ever going out there, bro. And so, it was me, Steven, Linda, Sarah, who's behind me, and who else? It was Pro, so head of Create Digital. And so we went up there actually for me to mix some of my album. And it's just a nice quaint studio. They got rescue animals, so like they got a pig, they got chickens, a horse, llamas, goats, everything.
Wow.
And bro, it's just like right off the freeway, you kind of see horse stables, so you get the initial vibe, but you go there and it's just like an oasis of, it's just good energy, you know?
Yeah, because I was looking at the website and I saw a lot of pictures of animals, and then it says recording equipment. I was like, what?
I know, they don't belong in the same sentence, right? You think like, huh? Yeah. But no, it's really out there. Like you got coyotes probably howling like in the middle of the night. It's crazy. But it's cool. I met actually a musician, Nombe, that I met at another event prior. And I'm just there like chilling. I have my bonnet on, bro. I'm gonna keep it player with you. You know, I have my head twisted. I'm just like, all right, I'm in the headphones, whatever. Who cares how I look? He comes knocking on the door and he's like, bro, and I'm like, no, because he saw me in like my whole thing, and now I'm like, damn, he sees the real me. You feel me? But now I kept it player. I'm like, well, you know what I look like now. So hey, nice to see you again, man. But it was a great experience, bro.
Yeah. Wow, man.
Yeah, man.
Pony Farm LA.
Hell
so
yeah.
Anybody can just go make music there?
That's actually a great question. I got the connect through Create. So Steven and Pro, shout out to them. And they had pretty much allowed me to meet her through them. Because without it, I would have never known. Recording studio, you think, okay, like the city, like, where there's infrastructure. So I guess in a way, if you work yourself in, but that being said, they're very genuine people. I actually saw them again at South by. And so, if you're about your business and whatnot, I don't think they would ever turn anyone away. They're
That's cool. It's like a different place to do it.
Certainly. Inspirational.
You mentioned Create Digital, so you have a partnership with them now?
Yes. So basically, like, I'm still definitely independent, but they are helping me distribute my album. So pretty much me just like as independent, kind of growing from, again, going back middle of the woods, finding how to use like analytics, data, Facebook to really like grow from a place where there is no climate for me, especially as a rapper, like middle of Vermont, like who the hell is going to really help me get on? So what can I use and how can I make something shake where I'm at? And so really just combining what I know about the internet and like those analytics, not saying that they don't, but they have more of the industry side and like network. And so just fusing the two and really helping like independent artists have the rollout that a major would, but of course like still staying true to who I am.
That's good, man, because you need that. Like, I think that's the big thing is you need somebody that can help you with the business side.
Oh, yeah, certainly.
'Cause there's only so much a creative person can do because it just takes away focus from making the music.
Precisely. Yeah. 'Cause at the end of the day, I'm like, I just want to write and record and perform, of course. So, yeah.
Speaking of all this, so you got a new project coming, your first full-length album, right?
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about it. What can you tell us about it now?
All right, so I'll let y'all in on the name. So the name is called Phone in Tyrone Hand. So again, just some context.
Phone in Tyrone?
Hell yeah. So Tyrone's the first song I've ever said like a curse word to. Because, Erykah Badu, and she said ass in it. And so my mom, our relationship, like we became closer that day when she let me cuss as a kid. And so I'll always just have that story. And it's something I hold dear to me just because, it's like you're growing up. You can say a curse word now. Although ass is like pretty, standard. But it's just like back in the 90s now. No one was saying it like that.
Especially as a kid and your parents probably.
Precisely. And then growing up and like Genius and just the help of like a lot of interviews and stuff, piecing together what that song actually meant. And me growing up as a fan of Outkast, Andre 3000, I thought it was about their relationship, but it has nothing to do with him at all. And so I'm like, all right, well, I really shouldn't feel bad about using it now because I'm not shading my favorite rapper. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so, just really taking it and like, the guy she's referring to in the story, Tyrone is his best friend or whatever, his boy to come pick him up because she's about to kick him out.
Yeah.
So it's the helping hand that you need in times of crisis. So I'm like, well, being self-reflective and like being a self-help person, because I feel like at the end of the day, a lot of things that you might have issues in life, but if you look at yourself inwardly and do some of the work, you can really at least go halfway there where you want to be. And so Tyrone is really me, but it's also just my ideal self. I'll say that Tyrone's my ideal self, and him being removed from the situation, having that third person point of view, saying, all right, here's how you messed up, or here's how you did a great job, but here's how we can be better. Yeah. Still the same end goal. It's kind of like an album really about maturity as a person, but also too, if you're not Rane Raps, you can still be an adult or a pre-adult per se and grow from it, because you're having my mistakes and everything very raw, organic, like authentic truths, and so you can not screw up like I did, basically. You know,
I like it because initially it sounds kind of funny, but then when you explain it like that, it's like deeper than it is. You know? Yeah,
because like it. You're just calling your boy, but when you really get into that, the whole psychological aspect, it's all about growth, man.
Wow, man. Yeah. When is that coming?
Ideally it will come out within the next 3 months. Yeah, so you know how life is. I mean, just me too, kind of giving context. I'm getting my MBA right now, and I'm doing music and working full time. So like, don't get me wrong, literally every day I come home and bust my ass for the music, but it's like, as a professional, I'm trying to advance myself in like that whole corporate tower, and still it's just like, all right, how do I balance like these 3 major things in my life? You know what I mean? And so, but that being said, like, I'm definitely trying to deliver in the next 90 days, because like, I feel like that's my window really, and the style of album it is. And I'm also just tired of waiting for people to really know like who Rane Raps is as an artist. Like, not the guy that sounds like, nope, hell nah, Rane Raps. You know what I mean? Like, nobody else, no asterisk, just me.
Just Rane Raps.
Yeah, I definitely want to leave that mark.
Well, that's exciting, man. Are you going to be performing new songs before the album, or are you gonna wait?
Oh yeah, totally. I've started to tease some. Actually, one is a gospel song. I guess I'm most famous, quote unquote, for Perfect People, so it shouldn't be surprising. But that song's called Holding On, so I guess you can run with that. And then Phone in Tyrone Hand, the actual song that the album's titled after. I've been doing that for a while, but people rock with it because it's definitely like soulful and funk. So
yeah, it's exciting, man. And then you have something coming up too. You're gonna be performing tomorrow at the THOP festival.
That's correct. Yeah, at 3:50 per the email. So y'all be there. Yes.
Where's that
at? It's in Ontario. So it's in the parking lot of Firewater Bar. If you don't know where it is, it's very easy to find. Google will hook you up. But yeah, again, 3:50 p.m. I'm on rocking a 15-minute set, and it's going to be live as hell. It's a big stage, so come on through. Yeah,
it's exciting, man. We've seen him perform live, and it's amazing. We saw you at the No Breaks event.
Yeah.
And then you performed at our 3-year anniversary, and that was lit, man. You know how to get a crowd going.
Oh yeah, just coming up on. I mean, I really do still to this day watch like Rick James live on YouTube, stuff like that. And I even got a performance saved, Saba and Smino. I'm gonna go home and like just study, because like I love their music, but you could play it silent. I just want to know how they move and like really engage with the people, you know. And so just being a student to the game, because you can know the art, but there's a science to it too. So just formulating that.
We had a guest recently on talking about how he took acting lessons to help improve his stage persona, and I didn't even think about it until recently. You have a persona you're portraying on stage.
Definitely. And like, while it is Rane Raps is Clifford Hughes, that's my government name, no shame in that. Like, at the end of the day, though, still, I'm gonna give you more funk than I can at the office, because they call me crazy, send me home. You feel me? So it's always gonna be a little different. But that being said, too, I guess for me, it helped going to college prep school. So it's a little bougie, but they forced you to grow out of your comfort zone. So one, I'm extroverted, period. But being in drama, being forced to like carry a certain weight of roles, like I was a doctor in this play. I forget the name of the play. It wasn't Flowers for Algernon. But anyway, like, just script those lines and really nailing it. Because, your folks were there going to be in front. Oh, my God, my baby's on stage. And I always try to place myself in that mindset, because I'm like, well, even if people are coming to a free show or they pan, this is my job. At the end of the day, I love what I do, but I'm making sure that people go home fulfilled, because I have one job, just do it and do it well. You know what I mean? And so if I'm gonna be half-assed, then like, why even be here? Because I have a privilege to be performing. They could very well be on the other side of it. You know what I mean? And so
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate somebody that gives, because some people just record and then when they perform, they're just standing there.
And so at the end of the day, just going back to it is a privilege, and seeing people, there's the money and the lifestyle and all that, but like just knowing that I've, since 16, wanted to do this for the rest of my life, just this pretty much, and of course, good things for the world. It's like, all right, y'all are helping me with that and becoming my whole self. The least I can do is, give you a great show.
Yeah. Well, don't miss it tomorrow at THOP Fest.
Come through, please.
Do you have any new videos coming?
Oh, yeah. Actually, for my song... Who's that brother? That video will probably be a year old before it actually comes out. But kind of just as part of the album rollout, I really just want to, sounds kind of violent, but hit people in the mouth, you know? Because, I mean, there's people out here doing the whole funk thing, clearly Bruno Mars and stuff, but there's no one doing it like me. And so I just want to really hit him over the head. Oh, he's from LA, dressing like that, rapping like that. Oh my God, what's going on? And so put people in a state of confusion and where they have to react. They're either going to love me or hate me, but I'm polarizing a fan base, and then I'm giving them that album, bam. And then from there, hopefully everything just takes off. But that's kind of why I had it just in my back pocket, because I'm like, I really want to put the identity out there, and then everything else, aesthetically and sonically, it makes sense. And so now we just moving forward.
Everything's planned out, man,
precisely
leading up to these moments.
Precisely. Yeah.
Anything else you're excited for in the new year?
Definitely going playing national shows. Like, I don't have anything in mind particular, but I love to do that. Was talking about going to London to link with my boy Elzo in the fall, so hopefully we can make that happen, play some shows out there. And really just now that I'm kind of figuring out more of the how to be an artist per se perspective, really giving back to my fans. So like doing community events, because I feel like a lot of the times, even if we're independent, people don't understand how busy we really are. And so your weekends, you're trying to just get stuff done. But I'm like, all right, y'all putting in your gas tank and you paying admission fees to come see me. So I don't want it to just strictly be about music, because my fans aren't just fans, but they're actually family. Like, I'm being inspired and I'm talking about other people's experiences through my music, of course my own too. And so I really want to bridge that gap. And so there's no I guess gap would work, but there's no wall between us. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
If I'm giving you myself on the album, if you know me in person, I might as well give you the same experience. I don't want there to ever be I'm in the shadows and like mysterious, because that's not my brand or me as a person. You know,
you want to be easy to reach.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, man. Well, we can't wait for everything that you do, and
appreciate it.
Thank you for stopping by.
Oh yeah, anytime.
When that album comes out, for sure though, got to come back.
Oh yeah, definitely. Songs. Don't worry.
So you're gonna do a little acapella preview, but first we got to do 60 seconds with. So the way this works is we're gonna start with the first question.
Yes, sir.
And we're trying to get to all these questions. First thing that comes to mind. They're pretty simple. Let me pull it up here. 60 seconds. Are you ready? Tell me when to go.
Let's do it.
All right. Favorite comic book character?
Spider-Man.
Favorite song right now?
Ooh, Clink by Spino.
One word to describe you in high school?
Eclectic.
Do you have a hidden talent?
I played the ocarina. Legend of Zelda flute.
Oh.
Yeah.
First name of your first crush?
Oh, Jasmine.
First CD you ever bought?
Big Willie style.
Hey, classic. First song you illegally downloaded?
Oh, Freak Elite.
Childish Gambino or Frank Ocean?
Childish Gambino.
Rapping Drake or Sad Drake?
Sad Drake.
Favorite non-hip hop genre?
Funk.
Early 2000s hip hop or early 90s?
Early 90s.
Spotify, Apple Music, or Tidal?
Spotify.
Sports car or classic car?
Classic.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Cartoon.
One word to describe you in favorite thing about hip hop. One word.
Bass.
And that's 60 seconds with Rane Raps. Bass.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming through. And now a little preview of the new Phone and Tyrone project coming later this year. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So now I'm gonna just spit a acapella. This is from my song Mountains. It'd probably be the most energetic song on the album, and the video is crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna spit the verse first for y'all. All right, so done with the grunt work like I'm tutoring for Tarzan. Work hard, Lucifer farmhands, loot need a large shell. Hustle till my hamstring husky, must be true. Juicing with the jarhead, ego getting bigger than Biggie missing dialysis. Come for your throat, ride Wu-Tang talisman. Take your neck, daddy hair, gorilla glued out of rim. Grip the holy grail, 100 proof behind my abdomen. Turn the plank to bridge for they travel ban. Try to put my troops in a Uber off the Alcatraz team on my back. Human avalanche steamroll. No returning in a Sly Cooper for a cash advance. Back and forth with law, getting short change, serving big bids. I'm at the Wimbledon at war paint. Lawyers stand taller than a court claim. To the freest get our freedom. Put our soup coolers on the floor space. Gone. Woo. All right, so super visual. So we're really rapping on this record. So be ready. No slacking. All right, and now just the closing track actually called "Weight of the World." I'm gonna just spit the first verse from that. So very, very raw. And just get into it. Okay, so Just a young adult that's looking for answers. Damn, I wish I could circle more. Beyond this music, purpose and certain. Working with what am I working for? Doing the things that I don't enjoy. Piecing off of my overlords. Keep roof overhead. See my silhouette. Future hang by my vocal cord. Sing goodbye with my golden voice. Got more souls, less soul food. Get-togethers used to fit a whole house. Now they're barely filling up a whole room. Friends can fill up all the empty seats. Some relationship became old news. My status changed. It brings envy. My dedication set the wrong cues. Fearing who I become. Like the care about some hierarchy, my measuring stick is love. Status crossed my mind, hardly I asked for much more than loyalty. Rack to riches from royalties. Even then I'm the same, never changed. In these limited days ahead of me, I ain't been enjoying these. I can have any, but not everything. Love is lost, there's a void in me. Tell myself that there's more for me. God's plan, what's in store for me. Can't ignore downside to my dreams. This journey more for me, gone. So yeah,
Rane raps on the Rodriguez Show. That was tight, man.
Thank you.
Hey, I can't wait for that album, man.
Oh yeah, we getting into it, man. When I say rap, it never left. But nah, people gonna know I'm rapping, bro. Trust me.
Follow him at Rane Raps on Instagram. See him tomorrow.
Yes,
it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be exciting.
Please
come back anytime, man.
Oh yeah, definitely look forward to it.
And that's it for the Rodriguez Show. Follow us.